So, Lili. This came out yesterday. I haven't watched it yet. Watched the tournament, and then I stopped right before the trailer. And then I accidentally saw that Lili was trending on Twitter when I went to fix my stream schedule, and I was trying to avoid seeing what the character was. But I mean, was that the mix-up? Of course it's going to be Lili. She's Moroccan, they're French. It's like the same shit. All right, let's do it. There's a cat? Yeah, she looks like Lili.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8.
Get a good look at those boots now, because when the game comes out, you're not going to be seeing them much. That's a string. Forward still looks as reactable as ever. That's new. Maybe that stance will actually be useful now. That kind of looks like one of the armor moves she has already, but... this is so typical. She has the little stagger now off the forward 2. Asuka does. Oh, I missed that when they got rid of that. Anyway, is she doing more ballerina stuff? Is that what I saw? She has there's a little noise now when she does the back 3. Yeah, she is doing more like ballerina stuff. Well, I guess Alisa's dead then. So, let me get this straight. The Tekken developers were in a meeting, and they've had all of these characters where they've really tried bringing out more of their personality and the nationality, right? Like you got Law looking more like Bruce Lee, you got King with more of the Mexican sort of decorations on him. Again, in a room, they're talking about Lili. One of the executives asked a question: how can we make Lili more Moroccan? Harada stands up out of his chair and says, give her a cat with a gold chain. Why? Also, why is the cat named Salt? I mean, that has to be intentional, right? It's funny. It's really funny. Sorry, did I say gold chain? I meant collar. It's funny, but also, matches with Leroy's dog named Sugar. If you can have Lili summon her cat and Leroy summon his dog and have them fight each other. I wonder if she does have a special intro of Leroy or something with the cat and the dog. That could be funny. Anyway, let's look back at this, because it looked very similar. Like a lot of things that are like Lili, but just look a little bit different in the beginning. But then when it got to Asuka, then it seemed like there was a lot more new stuff that I didn't recognize. So let's see. She is not, just think about this logically. Her cat is running away. It's running away in the middle of Times Square. She's chasing after it. And then midway through, she just stops giving a fucking... Who's watching the cat? Like, where's the cat's fucked up. The cat's dead. The cat just got run over by a taxi. Anyway, sorry.
Get ready for the next battle. New challenger.
I do like her voice actress more than the old Lili's. I'm pretty sure she's different. She sounds different. I like her more. Oh yeah, this is new. Yeah, see, she has more of these like weird spinny attacks, like these ballerina twirls and stuff. Again, kind of like what Alisa has, except Alisa only has it on a couple of things. And she like does like with her forward two, for example, she twirls and then the back one and stuff. But this is just full ballerina. But you know, that's not gonna stop anyone. Elisa's dead. This is just a Wall Rising 3. This is just clockwork. Elisa's dead. Damn, I'm gonna have to change my name from Seth Boot to Seth Boot. Shut up. Just shut up. Okay, yeah, I'll shut up. Yeah, so the forward 4 here. Yeah, the forward 4 is still seeable. You would think that they would speed it up or something, but maybe it's just supposed to only be used as a ground follow-up now. Maybe that's the intention. I'm not sure. So this must be part of her gimmick, right? Because this is clearly plus, but it has that sound effect. When she did the back 3, that also had a sound effect. So I wonder if she has something similar to Asuka, and this would make sense. If she has something similar to Asuka's point, where Asuka's point enhances one of her moves, I wonder if Lili doing the back 3 or the back 4 or something like that enhances these ballerina moves. I don't know, but like I said, it would make sense if she has a similar gimmick to Asuka because, you know, the implication. Yeah, see, this is a new string. So this is off of her 1. So okay, so wait, is that off of her 1 or her 2? It looked like her 1. Yeah, 1. Yeah, 1-1. Sorry, I can't differentiate left from right. It's a problem of mine. Yeah, this is a completely new string. Also, Lili players in shambles. Lili is wearing shorts under her dress. It's not Tekken 5 anymore. It's not 2005 anymore, guys. So it's just a string that goes into a full launcher, huh? And it has one of those weird like ballerina things. Wait a second. This is Alisa's War Rising 3. Shit, Alisa is dead. Fuck. Ah, god damn it, I am gonna have to change my name. Ah, it is just Alisa's War Rising 3. Son of a bitch. Okay, so that time it didn't make the little sound like it did at the end. So she does a sidestep move. And then it seems like she went into back turn. Yeah, she's in back turn. And you can do this in Tekken 7 as well, I'm pretty sure. But you don't have any back turn options off of it. But it seems like that is a back turn option that she has now. And it's homing. So that's interesting. So new move. So she does the sidestep move. Yeah, she's in back turn. She does back 3 while in back turn. That allows her to sidestep in back turn. So maybe the evasion has been increased because this is like Wind Charmer, right? This is like Tom's Wind Charmer in a way. If we're thinking of the potential applications for it. Like if you're playing Tom and you do like 6 or, well, bad move would probably be like 2-2A, right? That's minus a fuck ton, but if you go into Wind Charmer off of it, you can avoid some verticals, but you can't sidestep, you have to go into the stance, so it's probably the same thing here, right? And she'd be able to do this off of all of her back turn moves. That's interesting. Okay, so she gets a low here, and then, yeah, that's just a move. And then this isn't an arm move anymore. The forward 2... launch punishable launching armor move. This isn't a launcher, or this isn't an armor move anymore. Interesting. Okay, let's continue. Hop kick. There's the 1-1 again. Yeah, that was a pretty standard string. So she can do 1-1 into back turn now, which considering she has the follow-up as well, with the 3, it's interesting. Because if we go back, let's go back to, because this was at the very beginning. Yeah, so I don't think this was even counter hit. It just knocked down and gives her a follow-up. It really depends on how punishable that last hit is. But if the punishment on that last hit is low, or if it's safe, Jesus, if it's safe, that's very strong. 1-1 into back turn like that is very, very strong. It reminds me a lot of Kunimitsu, right? Where she can do 1-1 and then 2, or 1-1-1 at -11, or she can go 1-1 into stance, and then when she's in stance, she can do things that will avoid. Because the other thing is too, as long as this 1-1 into back turn here isn't like -10 on block, or you can duck the second hit or something like that, which it looks like it's fast enough that it can't. If you try jabbing her after that, theoretically she could do back 3 like she did earlier, and then avoid your jab or something, and then punish you for it. It's an interesting dynamic, right? And she has a lot of stuff like this already, but giving her more of those options is neat, and giving her that option off of a 10-frame jab is really strong. It's really, really strong. Yeah, so let's see. Is there anything in particular about this move? Yeah, so this is just that's just a back turn move that she has. I don't think that she has that in Tekken 8, but I don't know if that's her 8-frame back turn or not. What is it, the 2-4 or something? I don't remember the input. But the one that wall splats, I don't know. And then that's just a standard Lili thing. Yeah, so that's an armor move that she has now out. Was that out of Do Glide? It was out of Do Glide. Yeah, an armor move out of Do Glide is... I mean, think of any character that goes into a stance off of a move. Like, think of, like, Josie. Think of Katarina. Having an armor move is really, really strong. Leo has that, right? When Leo does down 1+2. It means that when you do stuff, like if you're playing Lili and you do, like, forward 3, for example, go into Do Glide, there's no way to option select. Like, your opponent can't do generic down forward, jab you out or anything like that. I don't know exactly with Lili what option selects are there with Do Glide, but, like, imagine if Lars had this, you know? Imagine if Lars, when he goes into his stances, had an armor move, because that's one of the biggest weaknesses with Lars outside the sidestepping is just that so much of his stance transitions aren't real, and it's probably going to be the case in Tekken 8 as well. So Lili being able, that has implications for everything that transitions into Do Glide. It's very strong. Yeah, I like the little stumble here. Sorry, I'm not talking about Lili, but Asuka had this stumble off of forward 2 in season 1, and they got rid of it, and it made me really sad because I love this animation. I'm happy that's back. So, what happens here? So she does Snake Edge as a punish. Kind of reminds me of Ivy, right? But she does Snake Edge, and then it autocorrects, which is very similar to Soul Calibur, because in Soul Calibur, if you launch an opponent that's side turned, as long as they're not back turned, it'll autocorrect. It's true for any launcher in the game. Like if you do just like Tier's Dragon Tail, right? Tier's 1K, it'll autocorrect. I think even if they're back turned, actually 1K will autocorrect. But even if you're to their side, like you're off axis, it'll autocorrect. It makes me wonder how many more things in this game are going to be like that. If it's just like the Snake Edge, because maybe what they're doing is they're making it so that Snake Edge is like a dedicated launch punish tool. Maybe it would be kind of weird if that was the case, but at the same time, it wouldn't be that weird to have an option where if someone does like a big move that whips, like if Dragunov was running 2, for example, right? And you're able to get a big punish off of it, because normally some characters like Alisa, for instance, if you launch them while they're off axis, you get nothing. You get nothing. Some characters, it doesn't matter. So having an option, like if they're making Snake Edges like that, to be able to get full punishes off of an off-axis opponent, I think is interesting. I think it's an interesting use to make Snake Edges actually useful. Let me just see it again. Yeah. And then the little air stun here puts them back on axis. But it's interesting too that the Snake Edge causes a air stun instead of being a full launcher. I hope that's a nerf to Snake Edges across the board, because I think it's warranted. I think Snake Edges just shouldn't be in the game in general, but I think nerfing Snake Edges is a good thing, because Snake Edges, for the most part, only punish new players. And it's just frustrating for new players who haven't learned to react to it yet. And outside of that, the moves are useless. It's only used as a knowledge check, which is why I think they just shouldn't be in the game. I don't think there's a real purpose for them being in the game. I don't think they're healthy, but if they're nerfed to a point where they only screw on hit instead of giving you a full combo, that's at least something. I'm okay with that. Yeah, okay, that's her heat smash. So her heat smash is in back turn then. And it's off of a low as well in back turn. That could be scary. That will be scary. Yeah, and then you have, again, the back three. And you have a heat engager off of that as well. This is one of the soul charge moves. Little ballerina spin. That's like what we saw at the beginning, right? And then she has the, what is it? The 3+4 normally. But it has a different animation. It might be a different move. It looks the same, though. It's off of the string. But let's see. If we go back to the beginning here. I think it was like right at the beginning. Yeah, that, right? If we go back here, it looks very similar. Let's slow it down, actually. I want to see how similar these moves are. Because they look about the same. So there's that. And then if we go back here. Yeah, it's the same move. It's the same move. It looks faster though. Like it definitely looks different. But I'm guessing that the heat version gives you the extension. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit faster. Wait a second. Wait just a goddamn second. Isn't this an Amy move? Isn't this Amy 66A? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's Amy 66A. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, just stay calm, Seth. Stay calm. It's the same animation as Amy's fucking 66A. Oh, that's not going to leave my brain now. Oh, shit. Punish. Oh, so that thing is, she gets in heat. I see. I wonder what that does then. So she does forward 3 into do glide, tries to launch it for going into do glide on block, and then you're able to cancel out of do glide in a similar way that you can cancel like dual boot, right? With Alisa by pressing up or down to avoid someone trying to punch you out of dual boot. Similar thing. And then that low is enhanced in heat. Gives you a guaranteed follow-up. Cool. This is the homing move. It gives you heat dash. Some new stuff going on here. So she does down forward 2 after that. Goes in the back turn. Has a homing move out of it that has a new extension. So there's that. And then goes back into do glide and now has a new follow-up off of do glide. I don't know what the first hit was supposed to be. So I don't know what to I don't know what to make of this. It's definitely this you know, this feels like Lars. This feels like Lars to me, where it is very much unlike other characters that we've seen, where it's like they get a bunch of new shit. Like Jack gets the whole big stance into the prototype Jack stuff, and King gets the new grabs and the grabs that you can do in combos to screw and stuff like that. With Lars, it felt a lot like Lars was more of the same, but with new options and cooler. And Lili feels the same to me. Lili feels like, you know, it's Lili. You know, like everything that we see in here is Lili, but she has new stuff. She has new things that are interesting. Doing the 1-1, going in the back turn, having the extension off of that is interesting. I love the back 3 cancels. The back 3 cancels I think are super interesting. Because again, there's stuff in here that reminds me a lot of Alisa. Jokes aside, the main thing was doing the do glide into the back 3. Doing it out of back turn as well. Like there are things in there that remind me of characters. You know what it reminds me of actually? It reminds me of Yoshimitsu. So I play Yoshimitsu. I was thinking like with the back turned back 3. I don't know why I was thinking about characters, but it's the exact same as Yoshimitsu. If you do Fubuki or you do Kincho 1+2 and it gets blocked, you can do back 3, same input, spin away while in back turn. Depending on the move that they do, you can spin away and then punish them from back turn, right? Or you can mix them up with like down 1 or 3. With Lili, it seems like it's very much the same. I mean, back here, where is it? Yeah, like this is literally Yoshimitsu shit. It's the same as Yoshimitsu. It's do Yoshimitsu, do some weird bullshit with Yoshimitsu that's -6. I don't know, do like what's a good -6 move of Yoshi? Do 3, 4, and then spin away, right? And then punish them for trying to punish you. It's Yoshimitsu shit. It's this weird mix of having stuff that reminds me of Yoshimitsu and has stuff that reminds me of Alisa and has stuff that reminds me of Kunimitsu. I'm down for it. I think it's cool. Yeah, it's nothing that's too exciting. It's more or less, you know, it's Lili. It's the same as Lili, but it has stuff in there that I think is interesting. I think it's cool. Yeah, I think I can safely. Oh yeah, ignore Jin being down here. I think Lili. I'll definitely give her a try. I'm scared to be associated with the Lili community, but I'm already a tier player, and there's a lot of overlap, and it doesn't stop me from playing Tira, so it's not gonna stop me. It's interesting enough where I want to see some of the nuance of it, and I want to see how much depth there really is in it. How much depth there is in the character now, because there is quite a bit of it in Tekken 7, but for me it's just not quite enough to keep me interested in the character. In Tekken 8, it could very well be the same, but there's at least enough to make me want to revisit the character and give her another try. So all in all, I think she's pretty cool. Lots of interesting things, lots of new nuances, and I'm sure Lili players are going to be excited because, you know, giving Lili more options is cool. So, a character prediction list. I've been forgetting to do this for the past couple of times, mainly with Xiao and Leroy and Asuka. But where's Lili on here? There we go. I'm right again. So far, the only characters I've been wrong about are the palette swaps. I have a 100% success ratio so far. So, all right, that's it. I'm done reacting.